Hey everybody, this is RB0606, and I've created a new mod pack, as you guys all know. Um, Recently, there have been a few setbacks. I've created my own mod pack, so now this is exclusively mine. I made it myself. Had help with a few friends. The server, unfortunately, has been taken down by an old friend, whom has not spoken or talked to us ever since he took it down. So I just expect that he's done something with it or whatever. So, anyways, this is going to be the original Tech-Magicka. Now, if you want this, you can go to the link below. There's a link to the website, which I'll be currently working on. There's a link to the actual mod pack, so you can download it from there. Go ahead and check that out. I think it's a pretty nice, neat mod pack, and we're going to show you what we have so far. Right now, I'm actually going to, just straightforward, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to take out custom NPCs because it overlays the secondary inventory, which you can actually see right here, which is this inventory and this one, because it does this inventory quest factions type deal. So right now, I'm just going to tell you guys what is in this mod pack. Now, what you guys should know is there are a lot of mods in this mod pack. If you actually go to the link below, there's a huge list of stuff that's in this mod pack. So there's Food Plus, there's Tinker's Construct, there's Chest Transporter, Minecraft, of course. There's Thermal Expansion. So let's go ahead and go through some of these mods. So Thermal Expansion I thought was a big one because you can have a creative cell, you can have a resident energy cell, you can have dynamos, you can have any source of power. And also I also put something in here to where you can use anything for power. And with thermal expansion, what you can do is with this energy cells, you can convert it. Blue is the import, orange is the output. If you know how to use thermal expansion, I don't need to go into detail. This is not a tutorial. This is just a little walkthrough for my server. Not my server, my mod pack. Next thing is, thermal expansion, carpenter's blocks. So, what you can do with carpenter's blocks, you just use it, and it's like, say, if you want to put like, let's put a chest down. It's not a chest. This is some kind of safe. You want to put a safe down, put a grass block on it. It's grass block. So, I know I'm talking too fast because I'm really in a rush because I have not done something like this in a long time. I'll slow down. So basically, the carpenter's safe is just a safe that you can just customize, you can lock it, you can do all kinds with it. The carpenter's blocks are just blocks you can disguise as other blocks. So if you want to do something like this, it's, that's just the basics of carpenter's blocks. Equivalent exchange, I don't know why this is a diamond shield down here. I think that has something to do with the NPCs. So there's equivalent exchange. What you can do with equivalent exchange is basically you can turn diamonds into minium dust, the minium dust into various things. You can turn into alchemical coal, turn that into Mobius fuel, and then turn that to Atronelius fuel, or however you pronounce it. Next thing is the Project Red core, Project Red transformation, and Project Red exploration. I'm almost positive there's another one in here. Illumination and expansion. So I love that in these mods. There's also Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, which you can do a number of things with. You can I've actually never worked with this, but you can basically make your own little house if you want to do something like this. So like, oh, what's a fridge doing here? What's this? Fridge. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. Fuel. All right. You can freeze things. Alright. Anyways, this is that. What's in here? What's in here? You need to sign it. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm kind of just amazed by all this stuff. And this? Okay. Sorry. Anyways. Next thing that we'll be looking at is Open Peripheral. I've never used this mod before. I actually may remove it because I do not see a point in this mod at all. It may have a use, it may not. it looks interesting because I think you can use Open Peripheral for things like computer craft, which I actually have installed. So let's just go on to the next thing. Now, I think what's interesting is open blocks. So you can use this tank here, and you can do probably a number of things with this tank, but I'm gonna show you something that I thought was pretty cool. Now, what you can do is you can make pretty much a huge tank out of these things, and it acts like an actual tank. Because it doesn't act like a resident tank. It doesn't act like a drum. It actually acts like an actual tank. We're gonna show you this. Let's just use this one. Now what it does, it keeps filling this up, and as it fills up each one of these tanks equally, from the bottom and up. I always thought this was cool. I don't know why. It just looks like one of those things where you just kind of, you know, want something like this. As if you wanted something like this. And plus the effects are just amazing. But yeah, that is that. Ah, I fell. So we're gonna block this off. I still want to see what this turns into. It doesn't turn into anything, but yeah. This is open blocks, which I think is very interesting. Personally, you can just turn this into a huge block if you wanted to. So this is basically one of the blocks you can use just like to scare someone. You know, put it down like say like right here. Nobody knows, because you can pretty much tell that it's a tank. You look at it, and it shows you the API. So yeah, next thing that we're gonna look at after I break this whole thing down, is OP sensors. If you know what that is, great, because I don't. The Project Red transportation. No idea how to use any of this. Again, there's a lot of things I don't know how to use. Oh, here we are. We also have the illumination, which basically, if you don't know, it's basically just lights. It lights stuff up. Let's go ahead and change this to nighttime. See, it lights stuff up. I think that's pretty cool. Next is exploration. Redstone Arsenal. Now I think this is pretty cool. The reason why I added Redstone Arsenal was because I was always tired of my pick breaking or my shovel breaking, because I didn't have enough resources to make all that stuff, which will bring me to something much later. But in this mod pack, you can also have it's basically an infinite amount of resources, because they're everywhere. The resources are legitimately everywhere. If you just go down here, see yellow right is just everywhere, and I'll get to the big reactors soon enough. But yeah, you can do many things with this. Another thing is, let's see, applied energistics is, the ME system. If you want to set up an ME system, really all you need is an ME drive, an ME controller, and access terminal. Then again, you also need a power source, which I will use a creative cell for. And somebody need this. Now I tried to use a secret sapling on one of these, and I connected a harvester to it and connected that to my ME system. Thing got full very quickly. I don't even want to go into how full it got. But yeah, this is your ME system. You can place stuff in it. You can take stuff out. Now, usually there isn't quite a lag, but that lagged for some reason. I guess because chunks were loading, and this is single player. Yeah. I think the biggest problem you guys might have is the fact that you can morph. It's not much of a problem, so much as... Oops. Need that. Hold on. Let me go ahead and kill one of these guys. Alright. So, I have absorbed a transformation. Let's go ahead and absorb another one. Alright, and let's kill a skeleton. Oh, an enderman. Hello. Alright, so I have a few more new morphs, and notice how I have not morphed. I've set it to where if you kill something, you do not morph automatically. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you do not morph. That is because I thought that it was kind of annoying if you were flying as a bat and you were killing a skeleton, you would turn into a skeleton. I didn't want that to happen. So I did it like this. And of course you can favorite these things, you can just favorite them all. Press your little, I don't know what sign that is, squiggly line, and you can morph into whatever you want. I'm a spider, I'm an enderman, and all that great stuff. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about your little pretty face getting sliced off with a needle. And that's Shira. That's another thing. Oh, I forgot to mention. I might download a couple more new mods. I might download a mod called what was it? Biomes O Plenty. And I think that's interesting because I also have the hamsters mod, so they'll show up in certain biomes, you know. So yeah, that should be interesting. You guys can see that in the next update. Like I said in my last video, I was trying to do for a mod pack that was created for this one, but this is the original. This was the idea that we've had. But oh, I forgot to mention, when you are a mob, hostile mobs won't attack you except for spiders. I do not know why that is. Spiders will always attack you no matter what you do. Keep that in mind. I will figure out what is wrong with that. Keep in mind, Morph isn't still in beta, so yeah. Die. There. All right. Also, hats. I forgot to mention that too. You can have any hat you want. I think I set it to where you can have all the hats immediately, so it doesn't matter who you are, you know. Beep. No. Let's see. There we go. I like that one. Not sure why, I just do. Anyways, gotta transform back to myself. Take this axe out of my head because I'm not a big fan of hats, but you know, I'll do whatever the public asks. Alright, next mod on our mod list is ComputerCraft. As I mentioned earlier, ComputerCraft I have installed. You can do a number of things with ComputerCraft. If you know how to use it, great. If you don't, I am sorry, I cannot help you. There's only a few things I know how to do with ComputerCraft. Anyways, there's also BuildCraft machines, which I'll try to be updating as soon as I can, if I can. If not, I'll figure a way how it doesn't say this in the corner, because it says all of this stuff right when you open it. That means I need to update all of this stuff. Hat hunting mode. Okay, so I haven't set it up to this. I haven't set it to where everybody gets a hat yet. I'll probably set that up in the next update. I do updates every so often. When I do an update, I'll do a video on it, so people know what I did. And there's also a changelog on the website. Again, if you want to check that, there's a link below. There's also going to be, I have a changelog on the mod pack as well. So there's also BuildCraft facades, I guess that's what they're called. I don't know. We also have Minecraft Reloaded. You build lasers, harvesters, all that great stuff. You know, pink slime. Yeah. Ooh, mushroom soup. Keep in mind, this is the mod that keeps you from drinking milk. Yeah, it is. So, yeah. Big reactors I have installed. As I said earlier, there's yellow ores all around this world, so I think big reactors would be very helpful if you were building like a reactor or a turbine reactor, you know, whatever you have is in your fancy. We also have modular force fields, which creates a force field around you. I could show you that. I'll show you. I'll probably do a little thing with that later. Probably in my next video, I'll show you stuff, certain things with that. There are T-construct materials. you know, you can just make your own little weapons out of your own little stuff. You can make custom weapons, I guess. I don't know much about T-Construct. But anyways, there's T-Construct tools that you can create. In villages, there's actually templates that you can pick up. So look around for villages and villagers, stuff like that. More T-Construct stuff. And if you download the mod pack, you can actually see this for yourself. This is actually pretty one-handed. It's pretty easy. So yeah, bounce pad. Okay then. There's chisel installed, so you can basically chisel any block. That's what it seems. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Bibliocraft. Here's an interesting mod. I don't know what any of these do. Sorry guys, if I knew what these things did, it'd be more helpful to me. But yeah. What's this? Oh, staff. What's the staff do? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. What in God's name? Oh, that's kind of cool. I have never seen this before. I could use this really bad. Sorry, I'm having a little too much fun now. There's different kinds of staffs. That's interesting. And tridents. Oh. Throwing stars. Sorry. I'm getting off topic. Yeah, anyways, custom NPCs, that's going to be removed soon. It seems kind of OP anyway. Extra utilities. This is something that you can use to make drums instead of, resident ender tanks or resident, any kind of tank. This replaces that. It doesn't replace it. You can use it as an alternative. You use 17 iron to make one drum, as opposed to making, say, I don't know, using a bunch of materials just to use for one resident ender tank. You can also have a creative builder's wand, a builder's wand, a portal to the deep dock, which actually hurts you. I'm surprised about that. There's the division sigils, which you can use to make the unstable tools. Unstable ingots, which you can use to make unstable tools. So yeah, there's that. Next on my list is nether ores. I don't even have a list really. I wish I did. So there's you can, when you go to the nether, there are gonna be all these ores, and plus cobalt. There's gonna be a few biomes that I will have to show you. Let's see, the next page we have witchery. I'm just gonna show you guys the rest of the things. We have witchery, we have power suits, we have hamsters, and we have food plus. That's basically it for all that. I'm going to go ahead and make me another portal. Now, in the nether, there are a few differences. I have not been to the end yet, so I actually have to look what's in there fairly soon. Alright, let's see what's in here. Now, there's also clouds everywhere. I think it's from Natura. And I think these biomes are going to be from Natura too. So, anyways, this mod pack is just a mixture between Attack of the B Team and Tech-It, along with a few extra of my mods. So, keep that in mind. There were a lot of difficulties making this mod pack. It wasn't too difficult to configure. It wasn't too hard to change all the IDs so that it would be compatible. But I think the biggest problem out of making this mod pack was actually getting everything to be compatible and getting everything to where it wouldn't lag. So there's these interesting mods. There's the heat scar spider, of which you kill, it would come back as 3 different kinds of spiders. Not different kinds, but like smaller, less powerful spiders. Speeders. Get them speeders. Yeah. I also have, as you can see in this corner over here, I have Ray's minimap installed, which I think is interesting. You can't do much with it when you're in the nether, but it helps when you're in the overworld. So yeah, so this is the end. I mean, this is the nether. I don't know why I said the end. I guess because I want to go to the end. Let's go to the end. I like the end better. Do 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 do. That is not how you make one of these portals. Dude, I don't even know how to make these portals anymore. I'm hoping I do this right. Obviously not. Yeah, let's go back to the original world. Oh, I have a gravestone. That's weird. That's quite bizarre. Wait, do I still get a gravestone if I kill myself here? I do not. What if I kill myself with the stuff? Okay, I get it now. So if you have stuff, you kill yourself. Anyways, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Nearly forgot. Alright. Not sure if I'm building this right. I'm sorry if I'm wasting all y'all's time. You guys probably have better videos to watch. But here we are. We are going to make an end portal because I've actually never been to the end before. I've actually never been to the end in this mod pack. Let's find out what it looks like. Pretty sure there's an ender dragon. I think it may look the same. Not quite sure. Yeah, it looks the same. Alright, there's just the only difference is there's clouds everywhere. Now I tried to get a mod that would make this place look better. Like it'd be probably bigger. It basically looks like a flat world, not flat world, but a normally regenerated overworld, but in the end with an ender dragon. Yeah, I've been trying to look for a good mod to do that, one that wouldn't crash the mod pack, because the last one that I did, it crashed the mod pack so severely that I actually had to uninstall it. It just corrupted all of my configs. So yeah. But anyways, this is pretty much it for the mod pack. I thank you guys for watching. This is the RB0606 signing off. Don't trust the platypus.